Howdy folks, welcome to the channel, Rockin' the Country. I'm Don, where I react to non-pop country music. And under the country umbrella is Western, folk, Cajun, bluegrass, red dirt, and Southern rock. Okay, and I don't do a lot of Southern rock, but this song here, I tried reacting to it by the Marshall Tucker Band about 6 years ago, and it was blocked worldwide, which was odd. I can't even say why this would be blocked, but copyrights are what they are. So hopefully this one can be successfully uploaded. So this is a review, though I have not heard the song in a long time, and this is probably the 5th or 6th song of the Marshall Tucker Band that I have reviewed. And the Marshall Tucker Band is one of the bands, along with Skinner, the Allman Brothers, the Outlaws to a lesser extent, 38 Special, maybe 1 or 2 songs, but that sort of gave me a little bit of country flavoring because they were Southern rock, but that had that country influence in it as well as blues. So let's get into this one. This is a gift request from Renee Mooberry. So Renee, thank you for this. I love your eclectic assortment. I mean, you're big into Dwight, big into Leanne, and I'm sure you're big into some other artists as well. But I love, yeah, I mean, by this point in life, we should have various tastes in music. So let's see, Fire on the Mountain. I love that intro. Love that picking.
Took my family away from my Carolina home. Had dreams about the West and started to roam. 6 long months on a dust-covered trail. They say heaven's at the end, but so far it's been hell. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, holding them hills, and it's waiting for me there.
Is that about lightning? What is... Fire on the Mountain.
We were digging and sifting from 5 to 5, selling everything we found just to stay alive. Gold flowed free like the whiskey in the bars. Sinning was the big thing, Lord, and sin was a star. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there.
Love that. This is where the title of the channel even comes in. Rock into country. I went from rock and later in life got into country. I went from rock into country. And songs like this introduced me to some of the country elements that for decades I hated in country music. Then I started listening to some country, and then I started really getting into it. And I can look back and say some of the seeds were planted by songs just like this. Of course, John Denver was played everywhere as like mainstream, but he was country folk. But this right here, you got Steel in a song that showed up on rock stations. Or is that Slide? Yeah, that sounds like pedal. Ballsy.
Dance hall girls were the evening treat. Empty cartridges and bloodlines, the gooders of the street. Men were shot down for the sake of fun, or just to hear the nose of their 44 guns. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there.
A lot going on.
Now my widow, she weeps by my grave. Tears flow free for her man, she couldn't say. Shot down in cold blood by a gun that carried flame, all for a useless and no good, wordless claim. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. Fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. Waiting for me there.
That song, there's so much going on in it. You listen to it with headphones on, and of course, I hope this isn't blocked. If you're seeing this by now, you'll know it wasn't. It's kind of a moot point to even say that, but this is when you've got like the click-clack sounds in the background that remind you of horses. But this song, I mean, Fire on the whole song is about, I don't know if he needed to go west or he just wanted to go west. Like the gold rush. And I mean, sometimes in life, you find that there's the possibility of making something out of your life, because yours is one of destitution or poverty, extreme poverty, what have you, and you decide, we got to go try this. So you go. Other times you might be like, have a decent life. Like, let's just say we call that middle class, and you're like, I got to shoot for the stars. I'm going to uproot my family and go there. I've got this drive. It's for me. I got to get, it's personal drive. But I mean, Fire on the Mountain, I mean, I'm not quite sure what that refers to. Lightning in the air, fair enough. I mean, it's electric, it's exciting. I mean, does the lightning set off a fire? I mean, this is metaphorical. But these guys had to sell everything. Like, they went panning for gold. That they found some, but they had to sell it all, whatever they had, just to stay alive. I mean, that gives you an idea. That's extreme poverty. He had to provide for his family. It took 6 months to get there. So on a dust-covered trail. So is this about the pioneer days? The gold rush went to California, but I think this one stopped in Colorado, right? I think that's what I remember. But the song itself, as far as the instrumentation goes, I always liked this. And I don't know if this is one of the early country songs really that I'd heard that had so many country elements. I'm pretty sure that was pedal. There was fiddle in it. That came in at the end. There was flute. That I said that was ballsy, and it is ballsy to put flute in a song. There's like 3 or 4 songs that I know of. One's by Jethro Tull. Another one, is the Marshall Tucker Band also. Can't You See? Yeah, it starts off like that with a flute. And then maybe one other, I forget which one it is. I don't know. Maybe Rush has a flute in one of their songs. I don't remember it. But this is one of those elements, though, that has those elements in it that are distinctly country. Even the way he sang it and what he sang about is country. And I love that. You look back, that's one of the things I like about getting older and doing this channel and reacting to songs, some of which are Kitty Wells, some are Johnny Hortons. Like, you see how a genre of music that I did not grow up with evolved and then passed through, up. You got your John Prines out there, and then you've got more contemporary artists, your Alan Jacksons and, Merle passed a bit ago, but Hank Jr.'s and artists and Miranda. I love Miranda and George Strait, these more contemporary folks who are still performing, and for the most part, not Merle, but Vince Gill. But where it started, where it came from, but it also shows me personally where I came from, because it brought me back to my youth when I was into my rock days, and I still like rock, but I listen to country almost exclusively now. So Renee, good choice. Really good choice. Do I like this rendition better than the Dead's version? I think I do. I have to listen to the Dead's version again if I, this afternoon maybe if I get the time just to listen to some or all of it. But I'm going to rate this song. I got to go with the number that popped into my head immediately. And it was a 9.2. It's just a song that the story is good, but the instrumentation's even better. I loved it. It had fiddle and steel in it. That for me is a song, So Renee, thank you again for this gift, this eclectic assortment of songs that you like and musical taste. But there you go. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Have a great day. See you on another video. Follow your dreams. Just don't let them burn you down and keep rocking the country.